Taurus, the first thing showing up here for you in September is something about movement, which could actually come to indicate perhaps a trip, a journey coming up. At least I see this movement is shunting you into a phase, or should I say an area, at a time where you're feeling you're kind of like smack between the past and the future. Now, the now is always in between the past and the future, so we may laugh at that. But however, it's more like you're just coming to a closure of something that has been heartfelt, emotionally, might have been some reflections and whatnot, maybe looking over your shoulder at some losses. However, here comes this trip. And you know what? The timing couldn't be better, because what it's doing, it's shunting you, launching you over into this new era. And then looking into September, well, you know what? There is a whole lot more that feels open, more optimistic, enthusiastic. And so I'm really happy to see this. It's really going to be a great month for you. Financially, I see you looking at something now coming together for you, and you're feeling that the timing of that is perfect, as if I get like everything is just laid out now in front of you, as far as all the tools that you need, all the pieces of the puzzle to actually move things around. And then I see you looking at it and the power potential that you have now to really up your income. How wonderful is that? Because I know how important, the financial security and stability is for you, Tauruses. In the area of communication, here I see there is a female. She is very blunt, very direct. Great sense of humor, though, this woman, and quite attractive, too. Now, there's something here that she might have been thinking about. More like I see how she's been kind of getting all her ducks in a row and feeling good and secure about it. But then there's this one thing, this one element, maybe that she has been working on before she's going to reveal to you what these new thoughts, what these new plans are. And once she's got a good grip on it, expect some insight or some news from this woman. And I feel it's going to impact you. It's not just that she's lining up things for herself, as if we would be listening to a friend that is changing up things. That would be a different case altogether. No, I'm feeling that this has something to do with you. It might even tie into your financial. So maybe this could be perhaps a supervisor, could be a boss if you have a female boss. If not, well, then you're just going to have to see how it works for you. At least this woman is around you, and once it's revealed, you'll recognize it, and you'll see, where you can take it, and perhaps what it will do for you. I'm also seeing here now that you've been a little bit on the fence, a little bit patient, kind of like, okay, how are things going now? This has to do with your home and your family. And I'm seeing how you're kind of like anticipating something, waiting as if wanting to find a deeper sense maybe of conviction or something concrete before you take action on it. Whatever it is you've been thinking here, Taurus, it's like it's been formulating in your mind, but you've been holding back about approaching it or confronting it. This must have to do with a family member. So if this is something that's been building over time, you'll come to see that September will be a month where it will be easier for you to approach things, to bring things up and work things through. And I think it's the wisdom that you have had where you've been holding back. If not all factors are available in a certain situation, it is better to wait for the right time, because then we minimize whatever issues that could come from it, right? If we're too early out and about and pointing a finger. But I'm feeling that this is good. It's going to get a little bit off your chest. It looks like too, it might be a situation with one or more of your children, in this case, that I'd like to say over some time has been adjusting or readjusting to new situations. And if you feel that this might have been something ongoing now for a longer term over the last 2 to 3 years, I'm feeling that maybe now you're going to start seeing the light, some conclusion, because new growth is coming as you're shifting gear, Taurus. And I'm feeling that, yes, you might have felt it's been a difficult time, or it could have been for them, put it that way. But you know what? It's going to be easier now to communicate. It's going to be easier now from here on to start working with a new level of interaction. And so I'm feeling more power to you here, Taurus. You're going to feel more at one and wholer, and not that things have been maybe as heavy or challenging in this area. It's going to free you up your conscious level as well, where now finally you can start feeling lighter. You might feel that your self-expression is really taking on a new or different shape or form. And so you're changing. Right now I'm seeing metamorphosis for you. And as you do, your sense of self and your sense of humor is coming to the surface much more. There is a great balance, a good energy flow here between you and your partner. And I have to say, though, there is much love coming to you from a partner or somebody who cares for you. Doesn't have to be your significant other. It could be, but it doesn't have to be. But in this sense, you're really feeling that your sense of self and self-worth is really starting to flourish. Now, could you be expanding within the work that you do, where upon you might be able to get a higher level of commissions or bonuses or royalties, perhaps? This would be a great month for you to actually check in and investigate a little deeper how that works. Is it time to adjust the percentage, for example? Because if you're not bringing it up, whoever is involved probably won't bring it up on their own either. So if you're feeling that this would be a good time for you to do so, then go for it. Now, two people might become very important here this month. It looks like they might even live out of town or out of state because they're at distance. Somehow, some way, I feel that whatever conversation's coming up, this is a male and a female, so either they're a couple, they're married. It could be two separate individuals, too, of course, that you can come in touch with. But I'm feeling for you, whatever the deal is, they will have something that's going to illuminate and shed some light upon something that you've been wondering about for a long time. So those insights is really going to come to help and support you in the overall. And I'm really happy to see that your career is picking up. It's moving forward. I feel, I see this success around you where you're feeling that you have actually now come to a place where things are more in your control and you can call the shots a little bit more. So there's more independence coming your way where you can take on new directions and feel very solid with the things that you already have in your base, in your foundation there. Since it's feeling so steady and secure, it might just start calling you to want to explore how can you take it to that next level. Can you do more? Can you add something to it? Whatever that case is, well, this month will help you obtain those insights. And then I'm seeing here something coming together here as far as friendships. There's something that feels very light, really happy. There's get-togethers here. You might feel that something here in this area over the last couple of years has maybe been going through a weeding process. Who to keep, who falls off, along the roadside. That's been giving you some thoughts, hasn't it, here for a few months? Because I see how you've been reflecting why maybe certain people have kind of like, can we say wilted? Yeah, it's like just fizzled. If some of those friendships has been fizzling, it's for a reason, because as human beings, we evolve and we have phases where we travel and journey together, and then suddenly it's just like, well, then we're on separate places in our lives, and working on that individually. Not saying that down the road it can't come back again, back around. So then I'd like to leave you here with a few final words for September, which is preparing you for the month of October coming in. And the end of this month here was, as you look back, there is this rush to the heart. Okay, so I'm seeing how your heart chakra is palpitating, opening up. Something has been healed. Something has been let go of. This is such a transformational month for you, Taurus, that you will already now both see and also feel that whatever burdens or tests that you have been put through over a longer time is now gone. And you're going to feel, 100 pounds lighter. And I see how you are now focusing on your future. Like, now what? What's coming up now? What can I look forward to? And in this, I'm seeing that there's new chapters in your book of life coming to the forefront. And I see you being excited about it. And so this is all really, really good. Even in the area of relationships where things might have been a little difficult. We were talking about maybe some changes, transitions with children, that area of your life. Well, that area also goes for self-expression and love relationships as well. And so if you've been feeling that you've been challenged specifically in those areas, you know what? That's all going to give. It's going to give. And you'll start seeing this new light here as we approach October. So really looking forward to do your October reading here, Taurus. In the meanwhile, have an enjoyable time ahead now.